All right. Another episode of DadBods Sports Talk, episode 9. I think it's our 1 month anniversary because the first week we didn't do 2 episodes. So congratulations to us. I know that the mic is muted. It's just kind of like it's a scene. I want you guys to see the setup process, the brainstorming process. All right, guys. Thank you for the input.
Coming in.
All right, Krim, shout out. Thanks for stopping by. We're starting this up. Episode 109. We're kind of just gonna shoot the shit. We got some beers going.
Happy anniversary.
Happy 1 month anniversary. This is the longest relationship I've ever had in my life.
Powerade right here.
He's got a Powerade.
That Hefeweizen is not bad.
Make sure you're watching us live on Twitch, twitch.tv/DadBodSportsTalk. Follow our Twitter, twitter.com/DadBodSportsTalk. And tonight we're going to be going over the NFL a little bit, but we kind of just want to talk about more funny stuff and what happened. I'm just trying to drink it. I got my Chris Jericho shirt on, so that should help the podcast out a lot. And that's about it. I'm Jake. Welcome to the stream. 1 month anniversary. I don't have a beer. I don't have anything. I'm a loser.
You want one? There's an extra one right there.
Nah, it's fine.
All right.
Darren, who are you?
Psyche man, Darren, checking in. Ready for a good, nice Tuesday night.
Nice, spicy, hot. Just nice.
Thick.
Nice, just cast, dude. Chilling with the boys.
Just a nice.
The boys are buzzing.
The boys are buzzing.
The boys are buzzing.
Tom, what are you up to, dude?
Nothing. I think we might need to I like how we kept the beer ad out. We should get the spicy nuts back out here and kind of just get like a little.
The staple, the spicy nut staple.
No.
And maybe a bottle of Smirnoff Ice in this hat. Like the empty bottle, just to see what we got going on. From,
why is there not a Smirnoff Ice on the graveyard?
I would say we should just put all that stuff, all the losses, or the punishments up on the graveyard, in the graveyard.
All right, Darius, what do you got? Anything? What are you? Who are you? Tell us. You got a Duck shirt on?
Yeah. Go Ducks. Local team. I'm Darius, the once a week special, because I'm a loser.
You decided to comb your hair for the cast today?
No, that's just wake up out of bed like that.
Cool.
I wasn't sure
the hair pills are working nicely.
I wasn't sure if we were gonna get the Chris McAdoo special tonight or not.
Oh, the Ben McAdoo?
The Chris McAdoo. Chris McAdoo. The Ben McAdoo special.
We're not gonna get the Ben McAdoo for a while.
We'd like to call that.
Can we just call him Ben McAdon't? Because he's
I
just a
saw
fucking
that.
loser.
Was hilarious.
All right, I want to go over real quick what happened last Friday for Friday Night Lines. A little recap of because I'm kind of just really proud of my accomplishments here. Last week, Jake Burke, 12-3-1.
That's impressive.
Picks, NFL picks, 12-3-1.
Here's a little fun fact: Jake took every single favorite.
Not true. I had Buffalo, and
Nice.
I had whatever the other one.
Green Bay. You had
Green Bay.
Good job.
If you guys took DadBod Jake's advice and straight bet all those, you would have had a nice little Sunday night.
All right, so we know I went 12-3-1. Darren couldn't hit the 50-50 mark at 7-8-1.
I actually think I would have been 50-50, but I chose the Chiefs just to the opposite of you guys, even though the Bills was probably the lock of the year.
It was just the Tyrod death jersey dissuaded you.
No, I just wanted to be funny and just lose. Be a loser.
Wait, so here I just a little question about that. Since he's starting again, does he come off the graveyard?
And they won.
Does
No.
no? Well,
Because
Once you're on the graveyard, you're forever on the graveyard.
This guy's career is done in Buffalo.
He's not dead, but
you're right.
they just killed him.
We don't have the budget to be putting pieces off and on.
No, they killed him. And plus, I got my Virginia Tech OG Tyrod jersey.
More
so
importantly-
we'll keep wrecking that.
More
We'll keep
importantly,
ripping that.
they killed Dalton's heart.
Yeah. So it's just all
He's
right.
dead.
You're gonna
It's
be
dead.
really sad when both your favorite quarterbacks are out of a job after this offseason.
They're not.
Chiefs aren't going to re-sign Alex
Here we
Smith,
go.
and the Bills aren't going to re-sign.
So they're just
Tyrod
going to
Taylor.
vanish. They're just done.
Let
no
me
one's
get
going to want
Dalton's
them.
record out there so
Oh,
we know
sorry.
how good he did.
Okay.
We know I did 12-3-1, and
We know you're the man.
I'm a super stud.
Yeah.
We know Darren was 7-8-1, and he's Not a super stud.
But my lock hit and Jake's lock didn't hit.
Ooh.
So let's just keep
But
that
my
in
lock
mind.
was just a joke too. If you want to go for that joke,
What was your lock?
the Jets, and that should have covered actually.
Yeah,
They
I
scored
warned
2
you.
touchdowns within like 1 minute.
yeah.
And I warned you because I took the Panthers.
Yeah, you got lucky on that, but that
Prim.
doesn't matter. You didn't get lucky on anything else because you were 7, 9, and 1, and we gave you a 2-pointer. So you were actually 6, 9, and 1.
But that's 2 consecutive weeks of 10-point spread.
That's not
Monday
going
night
to take you
picks.
very far when your competition's going 12 and 3, dude.
For the first time, like ever.
I
I'm in
think
first.
I took the
I was
overall
in
lead
first.
now.
Yeah, but
That was such a big week. I took
Actually,
going
you
in,
are.
I have 2 wins now. You guys only have 1 win each.
Going
That's
into
true.
this, I was number 1. So just relax.
Oh, you know what? Krim said?
He nailed it. Krim nailed it.
Krim, Eli needs to go to the graveyard. I think, what was it, last Tuesday where all of us did
We
our
need-
best Eli faces? We need to clip that and put that in the graveyard.
No, I want the clip of him today on the verge of tears. He's like,
If you have any Eli
send it this way.
memorabilia, send it here.
Because
And
we
we'll
don't.
put it on the graveyard.
Hanging up in the graveyard, boys.
We welcome all graveyard material.
Oh, I have another one.
Send it to
What do you got, Dan?
Don't give out the address to this place.
Just DM us.
DM us with it. But
Slide into our DMs.
we got to put in Blake Griffin's knee
Oh,
up on that wall somehow. How did we get that?
We'll just put up a knee, like just a prosthetic knee, and then for every guy that tore their ACL in the NFL every
honor.
week, just like we'll just put a check mark.
I have my knee brace from when I
Oh yeah, maybe
tore
that's
my
what we'll do.
patella.
Yeah, we'll
Just
put
put
that
it
up
up there.
Well, and it could be like, have you seen that one jersey where the guy has a Browns jersey and it starts with like couch and it goes couch like
All the way
Denver,
down.
like, and it
quarterbacks.
just goes
Then it's like pieces
Manziel.
of tape at the bottom.
We'll do that with the knee brace. We'll put the knee brace and it'll be like Teddy Bridgewater, Dalvin Cook, Blake Griffin.
So we
Just
got extra
everybody.
ideas for the graveyard. Just
It's gonna be full soon.
Dalvin Cook, yeah, just every Minnesota Viking ever from the turf.
Oh man, Bridgewater,
Yeah.
Dalvin Cook, dead.
Didn't Jordy tear his ACL there last year?
Yeah.
Dead.
All right, so we went over the Friday night lines. Make sure you're here this Friday. Check this out, new graphic, guys.
Ooh.
Boom, boom,
This
boom.
Friday
Ooh.
for Friday night lines. This Friday.
Boom, boom, boom,
we're
boom,
gonna be pretty short-handed though. I think we're gonna have to bring in a guest this Friday. We got a special surprise guest. We haven't figured it out yet. It might be Nick Burke. It might be someone else. But this Friday should be pretty lit. Check it out. Look. Point up, everyone.
Boom.
Every Friday night, 8 p.m. Pacific time, live on Twitch. Hashtag Friday Night Lines. Follow the channel. Follow the Twitter. You know the deal.
Follow.
Bring it back. Eli's gonna be in Jacksonville next year. That's what I've been hearing about that.
Oh no.
Yes.
wait, hold on.
yes.
He's gotta retire.
Yeah.
Hold on.
What I know why too.
Hold on. We got to go back to this.
Go back.
Friday Night Lines, the punishment.
Oh,
Jake Burke, the winner, DJB, is going to get wax strips
yes.
and strip one strip of hair off
Leg
of my
hair.
leg and one off of Dalton's leg.
6.2 inch
But
wax strips.
That's going to hurt.
But I think
not for you. You have no hair.
I have hair on my legs.
There's a possibility that Darren will not be here on Friday, so we might have to push it back to a double. Like
He'll get double punished,
double-
or maybe just the one if he wins.
Or
yeah, we'll figure.
if you guys
something
want
out.
to see Dalton get stripped on Friday, and we could just clip me getting stripped and just it
Or
can
we
be
just
on
double
YouTube.
strip Dalton and he'll take the punishment for you.
Yeah.
Oh.
and you owe me one on the back end,
Ooh.
Oh,
He would love
it's-
that because it's not an eating thing.
Nah.
and then I could like just
do
keep
it.
It's like I could keep this like trump card in my pocket. Like
I don't like owing
All
people
right,
shit.
so
I'm
Friday
good.
night lines. Dalton is 100% for sure getting his leg waxed with one.
I'm excited.
Crystal said what, heavy duty wax strip,
Yeah,
some
that
bullshit.
extra large one.
When
Heavy
you get that on
duty?
camera, it
We're
might be
talking like
painful.
40-year-old virgin status. I
We're
feel
talking
like.
something weird.
Yeah.
So yeah, what else you got? What else you guys got? That's what's happening on Friday. What are we doing tonight?
I like it. Well, I'm gonna go off the Eli to Jacksonville. I buy that because Bortles sucks, and Tom Coughlin is in the front office in Jacksonville, the old coach
Oh, okay.
of the
And he
Giants.
loves Eli.
Yeah.
Which is like crazy to how anyone loves Eli.
Well, I would love him too if Blake Bortles was my quarterback.
I say they signed Kirk Cousins.
You like that?
Yeah, bring him to
I feel like
Jacksonville.
he's pretty locked in on a contract in Washington, is he not?
No, he was on the franchise tag.
I thought they re-signed him for I thought he was getting paid a lot.
They
You
did
like
never
that.
agreed on anything. He doesn't like that.
Okay. So Eli got. I mean, but they asked him if he wanted because he has a consecutive 221 starts,
210.
and they asked him, "Hey, do you want to keep your starting?" And he said no.
Yeah, that's I'm the same way. Is because it's basically a little bitch move. They're like, hey, we'll start you for one series to keep your streak alive, and then you're out.
That's what they said to him.
Yeah, they're like, you'll start, but then we're gonna bring in the other quarterbacks. I would say fuck that too. Like, don't do
I thought
it.
they were just going to start him, and then I thought he was just like, "Oh, I'm so bad that maybe I'll just let the young guys go."
No,
He wanted to start. He wanted to start the whole game.
Yeah, he's like, if you're gonna do that, just let them play.
If I was Eli Manning, I would just pull a Giannis onto Tecumpo and just say, "I will fuck you up."
That was nice.
To Ben McAdoo.
Wait, hold on. Shout out to AZ Sports Writer. This is kind of leading to we loved what happened. Arizona Cardinals this weekend.
Ooh, yeah.
Jacksonville. Phil Dawson, the ultimate DadBod Sports.
We were so happy.
We got to get this guy on the podcast.
We need to get
off.
I think we got to get a Dawson jersey somewhere
Put
around
it
here.
in the opposite of the graveyard because he killed other people.
Yeah.
In the serial killer crew.
Oh yeah.
We should all just get on there. Get on your site and get some Dawson jerseys up in here.
That was good. Overtime. That was good. That crushed Vegas probably because everyone was on Jacksonville.
Yeah. So I got a little something for since we're doing the Twitter thing and Instagram, to get the bod thing out there. I think our little hashtag or quote should be for the bod. So when someone does something good, like Phil Dawson for the bod.
Phil Dawson for the bod.
Yeah, like
I
he's
like
doing
that.
it for the bod.
For the bod.
Hashtag for the bod.
I like that. We got it. We got that and hashtag Friday Night Lines.
Yeah, we got Friday Night Lines.
Yeah.
We'll get some good ones going.
Yeah.
I mean, we got to follow us on Twitter to get it going, right?
Yeah.
Or Instagram.
AZ
Instagram
Sports Writer
weird.
said whoever wearing the Arizona hat is my buddy. That's our friend Dalton.
Go D-backs.
D-backs.
You gotta get an OG D-backs hat though. Those are the best ones.
This one's OG right here. It's a nice little spring training lid.
Not OG though. Their original one is like
Well, this is OG.
Whatever color it
This
was.
is OG as I want it to be.
Let me ask you something. Slick Nick says Geno Smith is just as worse. Well, yeah, like what do we even like? Who would you want? Is that's not just like a toss up? Like throw your money in the street and just
I think
it comes back or something.
I was wondering. I was like, well, why don't they just go to Davis Webb? But I mean, I don't know what the deal is with that. He's their young, and if that's going to be their future quarterback, then like what?
I don't think it is. And I think part of the reason they're going to go into Geno Smith, I think they know that Geno Smith is just as bad. Like I think they're just trying to tank at this point.
They don't need to go to Geno Smith to tank. Eli sucks.
They should have not beat the Chiefs.
Are they scared Eli's going to like do it?
No,
They're scared Eli just turn on hero power mode and just.
No, but in the NFL, but in the NFL, you have all these like incentives for a contract. So if they sit him, they're gonna probably save a ton of money.
Okay, yeah, he's probably getting paid a lot too.
Yeah, like if he plays X amount of number of games, if he starts a number of games, he makes more money. I guarantee you. By
they need to get rid of Ben McAdoo. I mean, obviously he's gonna be gone at the end of the season. If he's not gone at the end of the season, then what the fuck's going on?
Everybody's gone. He's gone. The GM's gone. That owner's just gonna clean house.
And then what are they gonna do? Who are they bringing in? And who's going to be the quarterback? Are they tanking for the new quarterback for the fucking USC guy, Darnold?
Yeah, but he might not be there because if the Browns still have the first pick, he's like, I'm going back to school next year.
He probably doesn't want to go to the Giants
That's so
either.
funny.
I'd rather, but at least you're in New York and you get better fans and you're not stuck in fucking Cleveland. I've never been there, but I have no desire to go there.
You know what we didn't talk about? We talked about Arizona, but we talked about Phil Dawson. We didn't talk about Blaine Gabbert.
That guy is a man.
He was actually doing something, kind of like he had a little mustache. He got some cool hair.
He actually had some pretty good moments in San Francisco too, like with Chip Kelly. He did some things like with him. He's hit or miss. Like every now and then he'll have a game where you're like, hey, maybe this is the guy everybody thought he was going to be, and then 80% of the time he's
who
horrible.
they thought they were.
We are.
You know who's good on Arizona too is Seals Jones, the tight end. He's been killing it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that like a sneaky pickup?
Oh,
Or
big time. Yeah.
That's just like that's already everyone already knows about him.
Well, now they do.
Now the whole world does.
So we got some.
Ooh, go ahead, read it off.
So we got some Sterling Shepard coming back for the Giants. Is that probably won't help them that much? I think Sterling Shepard's good. He gets like maybe 6-7 catches, 80, 90, 100 yards. But that's not going to put you over the top to win.
No,
especially
why?
if you have some shitty quarterback throwing it to you.
No, and with their season and where they're going, why? I wouldn't even bring him back. Like, why even? I mean, their season's over. Just sit the rest of the season out and be ready next year.
Yeah, well, they'll bring him back just because I don't know. He's not going to get hurt again. I mean, he hurt his ankle. It's not like that. It's not like it's super severe. I think.
Yeah, but if they're going into tanking mode, let's just
one more question from our AZ man. Do you think Jason Garrett will be fired?
No. Jerry
Jones loves Jason.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he knows that they got fucked by this whole Ezekiel Elliott situation,
Yes.
so he's got to give him some kind of a break.
But the real question is, what does Jason Garrett really do?
That's what I'm saying.
He just goes like this a lot. He just goes and claps a lot.
It'd be easy for me to clap too if I had Ezekiel.
You know why
Elliott.
Jerry Jones likes him is because he's like a younger version of Jerry
That's this
Jones.
guy, yeah.
You know what I
No,
mean?
the reason he likes him is because he found him and like thinks he like created him. But someone came up with a good point.
Their mannerisms are the same.
I think he did create him though.
Yeah, he did. But someone brought up a interesting
him.
point. What if he did fire him? Some people are like Tony Romo, head coach of the Dallas Cowboys.
Right. Get out
That
of here.
could happen.
No.
That
But think
could
about
happen.
it. Like
He
in the
loves his TBS gig.
But no. But think about it. In the NBA. It happens. It's happened more often. Like Jason Kidd, retired coach. Derek Fisher, retired coach.
Here's the difference. Those guys want to be.
And
Tony
the
Romo
NBA.
is
And NBA is very
crushing
different.
it as a broadcaster. Like crushing it.
Okay, I
And
think
he loves it.
But at the same token, I saw something today on Carlos Beltran. Like he's interviewing for the Yankees job.
yeah,
I saw
and he
that.
just won a World Series.
Yeah, I think he could be
like
hired.
if you just listen to him as a broadcaster, you can tell that he has, an eye and a talent for coaching too.
Here's
Yeah,
my
So
offensive
He
coordinator.
like knows these plays every
so,
time.
I mean, it wouldn't be that bad a fit, but it would be hard for him to leave that broadcasting job. Because I think that's way easier and potentially those guys get paid a lot of money, don't they?
They do get paid a lot of money. Also, I think he's good at broadcasting. He's a little too much for me, but I think he might do it too because I don't think him and Garrett got along that much when he was there. I think Romo and him didn't really get along like each other. So I think he could be like, "Oh, you get fired. That's the ultimate revenge fuck. Now I take your job and just
So that's
go
why he
for it."
would take the job.
Boom, boom, boom.
Just yeah,
Boom, boom, boom.
bing,
boom.
boom.
The Cowboys have been pretty much dead for a while, and they've been kind of hoping that Ezekiel Elliott and this new young breed will kind of save them. But now they got screwed by Ezekiel Elliott, and this year they're screwed. And last year the Packers, I mean, they haven't really done anything.
Garrett's
For a
never
while.
done anything. He
Yeah,
never
so
in the playoffs or anything.
So they need to make a change. They need to do something.
Yeah, that's why I think he is going to get fired. If they just
But
keep
at the end of the day,
losing.
I mean, I know Jerry Jones wants to win a title, obviously really bad, but that's probably the most profitable team in the NFL.
Yeah.
So he's just like, all right, well, we'll lose, but we'll collect money.
The
he
Jerry
doesn't
Show.
care about money.
True.
He's a multi-billionaire oil tycoon. Doesn't give a shit.
All right. You want to move on to let's move on to the Monday night game last night.
Oh,
Houston, we don't have anything. This is just trash. We don't care about Houston or Baltimore, really. But Darren had a nice little, or John Gruden, savage interception.
oh yeah. I think it was like
That was so
second
funny.
or third quarter. Houston's down. They're making a little drive, and they're talking about how Deshaun Watson is just the future. This guy is just a beast, and their offense is just crushing it. And then Gruden out of nowhere, it's like, yeah, but you know what? Now Tom Savage is the guy that can save the Houston Texans season. And literally right after he finished the sentence, Savage throws an interception. And then Gruden goes right on cue. He throws an interception.
Is that an announcer's curse or what?
No, Savage is just
Have
garbage.
you seen these announcers' curses? It's a real thing. Like it's always happened in basketball with the free throw. This guy's
Yeah.
95%. He's made 6 out of 6 today. Pff, boom, miss. This guy's made 12 out of 12 field goals on the season. 30-yard field goal, pff, shank right. Like what's going on? Like, that's a real thing.
Yeah.
When an announcer says that, I freak out. I'm like, oh god, he's gonna miss. Thanks.
I feel like that
Wow,
happened
Robert.
in the was like a couple Monday night games ago, Seattle and Arizona, when Seattle blocked it. He's like, "Oh, this guy hasn't missed," and blah blah blah.
Well, Blair Walsh has been dead since then.
Oh,
or before
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Oh no, you're talking about
it wasn't
the
Blair
PAT.
Walsh that missed. It was Arizona that
It was
missed.
the lane guy, the PAT.
Yeah, that blocked
Got
it.
blocked.
That was just a nightmare too. All right.
Crushed Vegas.
I want to get into this is actually what I wanted to start the cast with because it's like actually my favorite thing that happened the whole weekend. the whole entire weekend. This is my favorite thing.
Here we go.
What's his name? Aqib Talib
Yep.
and Michael Crabtree.
2 chains.
2 chains. He snatched Michael Crabtree's chain
Again.
for the second time. He did it January of this year, so it was last season.
Right.
And Michael Crabtree came in to the game with his chain taped.
He still
And
got
he still
it.
got it. What do we have to think about that? Is that the funniest thing ever?
I love it. And you know Talib, when he was going at him, he's like, I'm going to get this chain. Like, that was
He
just...
probably told him on the first play of the game, saying, "Oh, you taped your chain? Oh, I'm still gonna get it."
Talib
boy."
probably just DM'd him. He's like, you better not wear your chain, boy.
That's probably why he taped it too.
Yeah.
He
100%.
pulled, just like, I feel like he pulled the ultimate, like, you going to learn today.
He put him in the mind gym.
Yeah.
He put Crabtree in
Yeah,
the
and
mind gym.
So here's my question: is they turn into their like sideline scuffle? Why Crabtree, like, his helmet's off? At least Talib kept his on. He's like trying to punch him, like, you're
Yeah,
not
we
going to do
talked
anything.
about
You didn't
this.
see it? Talib pulled his helmet off.
No,
We
I
talked
know,
about this
but like,
when
why is he trying to punch Talib in the head? Like, you're not going to do anything.
when AJ Green got in a fight, they were just like punching each other in the head. Like, why you're not punching a guy in the head with a helmet
Well,
on?
I think when you're fighting,
But you can open hand slap him, like just.
but think about it, when you get in a fight, you're not going to be like, oh, if someone swings at you, you're going to swing back.
yeah, but I'm grabbing that thing and probably either yanking it off too or doing something.
Probably
tackle
not.
him
You're
to the
probably
ground.
not that conscious. Like, you're probably just
Pissed.
fighting back.
My fight instinct is just tackle someone to the ground and then see what happens.
Yeah, get him down to.
Then you
Yeah.
can like get on top of him and start swinging
Well,
at
that's
his
like
helmet.
the big guy mentality. Just like least amount of movement possible.
I'm not gonna be like boxing a guy. Like what the fuck?
No, that's why you just go for the one, just like haymaker, and just hope you connect. Because
Hope the guy that connects.
yeah, because I'm not gonna be dancing around like Muhammad Ali.
Colin, do you have any input on anything?
Yeah, my thing is why would he even wear the chain at all? Like, he knew that's like, if you're gonna tape it, you might as well just not wear it. Like, what's even like? Why are you even gonna deal with it?
But how did he tape it? That's my thing. It's like if you tape it like inside of the jersey and the pads, like there's no way he's getting that.
You still have it up like up here. He probably grabbed it here and just
What kind of chain is it?
because he had his.
I want to
Did you
see.
Did you see him when they were fighting? He had like his hands up by his shoulder pads and he like went by his neck and just went.
I don't know because a lot of these guys wear their chain on the outside. Like it's not like a huge chain, but
It's not like
but it's
Raul
like some,
Mondesi.
It's like
little,
a, it's like a
like little Saint.
they want to
Nicholas
like show
fucking-
it. It's like they want to show it.
So I was thinking like, dude, if they get tackled by their chain, like obviously I think it's gonna break, but that would hurt. Like that's like just getting ringed around the neck. Why do they have their chain on the outside? Why are they wearing a chain? They wear $10,000 earrings.
Here's the
in
question.
game.
Because
Like,
they think it's sick, I guess. I
Could
don't know.
Talib break the chain from the U?
No. Have you seen how thick that thing is?
yeah, that would just
That
rip
would be a
someone's head
chain
off.
worth taking, though. That thing's fucking solid gold with everything. I would worth some money.
So they both got suspended 2 games. I think they appealed, and now it's 1 game.
Okay, so here's my thing.
Why did it take them so long to eject these guys?
That I don't know. My other question is, how do they get suspended, but AJ Green and why am I drawing a blank right now?
Ramsey.
Ramsey, they didn't get anything.
Well, I think it was because it was more blatant like punches thrown. Because AJ Green like tried to,
AJ
like,
Green was on top of him,
like,
just
choke
going
him.
crazy though.
I think he tried to like choke him. don't know.
I just don't see that
They
much of a
even
difference.
decided more of like a riot.
I think the big difference. Wow, that was loud. Is like this has been an ongoing feud with Talib and Crabtree. So I think the NFL is like, okay, we're tired of your guys' bullshit. We're gonna make an example. Here you
Oh,
go.
yeah, man.
I think they don't like people that steal things.
They don't like things that are
They
snatched.
don't like wife
Yeah.
beaters and
Yeah.
Steelers robberies.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got? Steelers, Packers. That was a huge upset for Vegas. That was good.
That game was like the Steelers were
Vegas-
like Vegas called Tomlin and was like, "Hey, you can only win by 3. Like, make it close the whole time." Like at no point did I feel like the Steelers were gonna lose, but it was just like,
At no point.
yeah, no,
Vegas went to cover town.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Sometimes that happens. Remember that game, Kansas City versus Oakland, when they called 5 pass interferences in the end zone with 0,
Yeah.
0,
Yeah. That was
0,
insane.
0, 0, 0 on the clock.
Yeah.
At the end of the
Free
game,
play, free play, free-
5 free plays, 5 pass interferences, just so Oakland could cover that game. You know for a fact that Vegas called or something weird happened, and some guy's like, I got $6 million on the
Ever
on
since
the
that
Raiders.
game, though.
You better make this happen. I'll give you.
That was
couple hundred
insane.
Ever since that game, though, the Chiefs have just been on a.
And I still don't think they scored on that. Didn't they get a bunch? They got a bunch.
No,
of
they
bunch?
got a touchdown.
Oh, they got a touchdown.
They did.
Yeah, they finally they would not end the game until Oakland got a touchdown.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's, right.
That's why there was so
Was it
many
the Packers? I think.
Oh,
I
Chiefs.
can't- Oh, the
Chiefs.
Chiefs. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whatever.
no, but Packers was huge. I wish they would have won because they're actually still in the playoff contention, NFC wildcard, and Aaron Rodgers is throwing 50-yard
Bombs.
passes in the warm up.
Yeah.
And you guys asked me about him last week, and I said he's healing well, dude.
He's throwing 50-yard bombs.
Yeah.
In the warm up, just casually.
Yeah.
They say he's
But-
got full range, but
But that's in a sweatshirt.
no, if they would have
pregame.
won this game, no, he's obviously not coming back next week. But
I don't care if it's in a sweatshirt. The fact that he can even throw a ball 50 yards right now is ridiculous.
they
He's
would've
got like
won-
how many 12 screws in his thing?
yeah,
Yeah.
if they would have won this game, their next two games are versus the Browns, and I think the Houston Texans. They take care of those two guys, and then they play again. I think it's a good team. I thought he gets Minnesota again or something. But so they would have he would have had 2 more weeks of rest, and then
Yeah.
they would have been in playoff contention.
If they would have beat the Steelers, they would have definitely sat him at least next week against the Browns and probably again
Yeah,
against Texans.
Yeah. And then
I think depending on what happens against the Browns, it will determine if he comes back against the Texans.
well,
or
he
not.
can't come back till 3 weeks away. But so that's why they need these. That's why they needed these 3 wins because when it's like pretty
He's
much
not active until what?
yeah
week
because he's like
15?
on the 6 week or whatever the IR thing.
What? Yeah. How many games out are they right now? I don't even know.
They're
Probably
right
1 or
there.
2.
I think they're right there.
Yeah, they're like 5 and 6 I think or something like that.
That's going to be just like when he did it however many years ago when he was out and he came back and then they run like.
He said it's part of his rehab, his seasonal rehab now, just dealing with the collarbone thing.
Yeah.
It's like a joke, but
Yeah.
shout out to our friend Eddie Dominguez, fellow Packer fan.
Go
Like
Pack
me.
go.
I like the Packers. He likes the Packers. We text.
That's on the bucket list.
Don't-
Game in Lambeau.
Don't go Pack.
I got some buddies that are season ticket holders. Their
Don't-
families are like long time
Well,
season
don't-
ticket.
That's the only. That's
Screw the Pack.
That's the only way you can get season tickets. It's like generations.
We'll go. We'll get the
Batman Dad.
when DadBodSportsTalk makes it big.
Batman.
You okay with that?
Yeah.
When DadBodSportsTalk make it big, we'll take a little family trip out there. We'll do some IRL streams on Twitch. And
That's
we'll
when
show you. We'll show you what the Lambo, the real experience, is all about.
Yeah.
You do a DadBod Sportscast
I have my
from
shirt off the
Lambeau.
whole time. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the
Live
cheese
from
head.
Lambeau.
I actually got some like native Wisconsin folk that are like
Yeah.
out there.
Yeah.
Natives, the natives.
I know some people too.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I hear it's crazy. It's like the stadium is in the middle of the neighborhood, and it's like a not that big of a parking lot. So all the people that live around Lambeau like open their yards and let
just
them
like-
and let
just
them
like
people
Tailgate
park
City and shit.
on their like lawn and in their driveway, and then tailgate in their yard and stuff.
All right. Let's move on to. I think. Do you have any more things to say about NFL? I want to get to the Thursday night game. You guys even know who's playing Thursday?
Oh, recent thing. Did you see
Yeah.
the thing about Sean McVay and the audibles? So today I was watching ESPN, and so the rule in NFL, the coach you call plays until 15 seconds before the snap, and then it goes off. Right, the communication between the coach and the quarterback. So people are saying like it came out that Sean McVay is even calling like he has Jared Goff line up with a play. He looks at it, he calls the audible, and then Jared Goff calls it. That he like even Sean McVay is calling the audibles for Jared Goff
15 seconds before. The
until
thing.
15 seconds
Yeah.
before. And I think Jared Goff like I haven't seen him do an audible
So
later
it's
than
even
that.
more on Sean McVay. Than,
Yeah,
and
that
Jared
he's just-
Goff is not real at all.
Sean
Maybe-
McVay
but
is just
with
the hottest coach in the NFL.
Hot take.
That's it.
I think it's more on Sean
Goff.
No, here's my not real guys that I always say. I always say Dak Prescott.
Damn boy.
Him and Jared Goff are
Dak
on the
Prescott.
list.
And we've proven that over the last 3 weeks, 4 weeks. I mean, Dak Prescott sucks.
Okay. Yeah.
Him and Goff are for sure on the not real
Scam
list.
Newton. That's my guy.
Scam Newton.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Number one.
That's what my next pick was going to be Scam Newton, but
But-
he's questionable.
Who do you trust to throw a ball though more? Like
Tom Brady.
I get it that like McVay might be calling audibles, but at the end of the day, it's okay. There's the play. Goff still has to make the throw. I mean,
I've seen him throw some pretty nice, like 50, 60-yard balls downfield to like Sammy
Watkins
Watkins or
and
Robert
Woods, yeah.
No,
so
I
I would
just-
take. I'm taking Jared Goff over Dak Prescott.
Shout out M. Hides celebrating a big Argonauts Grey Cup win in Canada.
Yeah.
How hot was Shania? How hot was she?
Yeah.
Can we admit something that we were gonna we saw it on ESPN, right? And we turned it on, and it was halftime, which is kind of what we wanted to do because Shania Twain was singing "I Feel Like a Woman." Man, I feel like a woman.
And it's like in the snow.
She came in on a sled, I think.
But
or like a bobsled or something.
Here's what happened,
or not a
though.
bobsled, a dog sled or whatever you call it, that thing they ride with the dog. The mush, whatever.
Okay, and here's what happened though. The North Carolina college basketball game was starting at the exact same time halftime was ending, so we turned it off. So we actually only watched the halftime.
Which was
It was perfect. It was
Apparently,
perfect.
the Argonauts won. Congrats to all the Argonaut people out there. The astronauts and the Argonauts.
That was a big upset.
Too bad Noel Devine wasn't in that.
Poor guy.
Let's talk about the Thursday night football game. Speaking of Dak Prescott and how bad he sucks, we got Washington -1 at Dallas.
Like that.
And I know who Dawn's going to pick, but I'd like to hear Darren's thoughts.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah, I'm going with Dalton on the Deadskins.
You like that? Darius, what do you think?
Yeah.
You know who else we should get up here?
You like that.
Thompson from the Redskins.
Oh, he's dead, yeah.
Yeah, he's
like
Zach
that.
Kelly's dead.
He's
all
dead.
the guys
Yeah,
are
all the running backs are dead.
I'm going Skins.
I think it's like, I mean, I talk shit on Dallas Cowboys every week. We got our AZ fan in here saying the Cowboys suck and they need to fire Jason Garrett. The whole DadBods squad's on Washington, and we all like that.
I think Kirk Cousins is going to do it for the bod.
Yeah, Washington. It's only -1. I mean, they're on the road and Jerry Dome or whatever, but the Cowboys are just like falling very, very fast.
Wait, wasn't Washington didn't that start at +3?
I don't know. I see -1 right here.
I think it moved.
I'm just scared that
I
you
think it
guys
should
are
be-
you guys are all over that too.
Oh, yeah, we're cold as
these
ice.
are like,
well, not me. I'm 12.
these are my guys.
You're actually the number one loser right now. So
These are my guys.
You're actually hurting us. That
You're the ultimate cooler.
Give them to me.
So my strategy last week too, when I told you guys, you're like, "Oh, I took all the favorites." When I said there's a questionable game and you don't know which way it's going to go, just take the
Go with
favorites.
favorites.
And that helped me.
Yeah.
So
You're such an expert. You're so sharp.
if that was a questionable, this is kind of a questionable game. So
No,
go
this
with
is
the
like
favorites.
Washington is going to crush.
The -1. It's a 1-point game.
Can I
It's
put
one base.
that? Is that like lockable, or do we have to wait for the Sundays for that?
You
Yeah,
really
you can
wanna
lock it.
this
You
in?
can lock that in.
I
That's
don't know.
wild.
Do it. Lock it in.
No, I'm gonna wait
You're gonna wait? Okay.
You're going to be so sad.
because everyone's on this, so I'm like scared now.
Okay. Yeah. So I think we're all in Washington. Oh, we missed the game-ending blunder by the Stampeders. Apparently, the Stampeders they're down by a field goal, I think, and they're driving.
Mhm.
And all the guy had to do was make like a 5-yard, 6-yard pass to get in field goal range, and he threw a pick.
No way.
And then the Argonauts
just
fell
like
down and they ended it.
just like a Brock Osweiler throw.
Yeah, like Tom Savage at the end of the game last night
Yeah.
when they were down by 7 and they had 1:50 left with no timeouts. There we go. During the 2-minute Tom Savage drive.
Yeah.
Jeez, I don't want him on my 2-minute drill.
If the Cowboys do win, it's going to be by 3 points.
Okay.
I don't think they're going to win.
Okay.
But they're +1 anyways.
okay.
So if they win, then they're gonna cover the spread anyways, right?
Yep.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go into our favorite segment. Every Tuesday, this is happening. This is our second
Let me go get it ready.
second episode of
I like that.
our favorite second segment. Dalton Eats World. Here we are in our little corner up in the top right. Dalton, this is
Darius Eats World.
let's
I'm so
Dalton.
scared. I'm
It's
so scared. I'm
Dalton.
so
Dalton
scared. I'm
Eats
so
World.
scared. I'm so scared.
Yeah.
let me preface this for you guys real quick. This is Dalton over here. He's got the Arizona hat. He is how old are you? 25 years old?
Tomorrow.
Whoa.
Oh my god, we didn't even know.
Oh my God. Happy
birthday.
birthday, Dalton.
He's 25 years old tomorrow.
I should know that I'm his brother.
Happy birthday, Dalton. We got a
Thanks,
nice
guys.
present for you. Dalton Eats World.
That graphics, that's nice.
He's never had mashed potatoes in his life. He's never had beans, any type of beans, pinto beans, black beans, garbanzo beans,
But
refried beans.
soybeans.
But his favorite type of food is Mexican.
He's last week we had him do a Thanksgiving special. We had him try some stuffing and some gravy, and he almost threw up on the cast.
Yeah.
This week we have a special surprise for him for his birthday.
Yeah.
Pretty basic. I mean, it's pretty standard that we all have tried this when we were 5 years old.
No way.
A bagel. Is this a plain bagel?
No, I stepped it up. I went everything bagel.
Ooh, everything bagel with cream cheese.
True. Never had a cream cheese in his life.
He doesn't like cream cheese.
He doesn't know
if he likes it. He's never had
Never
honey
even
in his
tried it.
life. He's never had
ranch dressing.
ranch dressing.
He doesn't eat any kind of seafood.
And everything bagel.
He's never had a sushi roll in his life. He's
so
never had a
excited.
piece of shrimp in his life. He's never.
Yeah.
So this is the segment. This is the new graphic. Our
No,
graphic designer,
Sour cream. Never had
DadBod
sour
Jake
cream.
came up with this graphic.
Oh man.
The video of him. That's what we need. The Bryce Oliver video.
We're gonna get the Bryce Oliver video one day.
Are you vegan,
No, he's
Dalton?
not. He eats chicken nuggets all day. That's his diet is chicken
Dude, I
strips.
can't even remember the last time I had chicken strips, honestly. I don't eat chicken
Well,
strips.
just think of
Wait, here we go. What the hell does he eat? Yeah, Dalton, what do you eat on a regular, like, just like
Well, let me-
Monday
I
through
had-
Friday? What do
you
you eat?
brought me over some nice food. What'd you bring me?
Let me preface this. He eats think of what a 5-year-old kid would eat. Probably spaghetti.
I had chicken and rice for dinner
Yeah,
tonight.
he eats teriyaki chicken and white rice. When he goes to a Chinese food place, he gets orange chicken and white rice.
Hey,
No
I
chow
got.
mein, no fried rice, no Beijing beef.
Guess what I went for?
Ask him how he eats his sandwich at lunch.
He eats turkey and bread and cheese.
Guess.
Do you like mayonnaise?
Guess what I had?
nothing.
$1,000 nights.
Diego.
Shout out, Steve-O. D. Diego, #1 real estate agent in Sacramento. Hit this guy up.
Make sure you guys are following the stream. Let's go back here real quick. Press the heart right above us. We're trying to get to 50
Hey,
followers.
I don't want like you're loading
So
that
we can
bagel
get-
up. It's
so we
like
can
a
get
thin
affiliated.
spread.
One section.
It's
Let's
a
go
thin
back.
spread.
Our favorite segment of the night. Wait, let's go. Oh no, let's go back here.
Dude, that's a thick. No, I don't. This is bullshit.
This is what we're getting.
Oh, that's so thin. Don't ever get a bagel from Bagel Mania.
Dude, come
Let me
on.
get-
Let me have the knife.
No,
Let me
Let me
get
have
you-
the knife.
that's not even.
Just right here, Dalton. Just one
Calm
big bite.
down,
Right
dude.
here. Right here. It's toasted.
It's
It's,
gonna be
nice
okay.
and
It
toasted.
looks good. I'm gonna eat it after you.
Me too.
Wait, don't eat it yet. Let me get to this graphic real quick. Just think of the globe as that.
Just close your eyes, Dalton. Close your eyes. Have a little
Get
bite.
this like thing like.
All right, get this graphic
Get the
out of here. Let's
Powerade
watch this guy
ready.
eat.
All right.
Open
Stand
that
up and get up there.
Open that lid.
Should I zoom in?
No, he's good. One big
There he
bite.
goes.
One bite.
One big bite, birthday boy.
His birthday. We got him a half a bagel with cream cheese. Here we go.
There's no smell.
Okay, here we go.
It's pretty good, huh?
He's trying it. Look at the camera.
He likes it. Dalton likes it.
No. Abort. Here we go. No, you can't spit it out.
I thought we had a shot there.
He's like, I need the most potent Powerade to wash this down with.
I thought Dalton liked it.
I thought we had a
I
chance
thought
there.
you liked it. You did
No.
like it.
No. That's terrible. Eat this.
There you go, Jake. Do you want me to put
Just
cream cheese on the rest of it?
Leave it over there, dude. We'll eat it later.
That's on the graveyard.
Dude, look how much bullshit you put on there.
All right,
That's not
do
even
that.
that much.
It's thick. I can like feel it on my teeth.
All right, that segment was Dalton Eat the World, presented by
I can taste it still.
Philadelphia cream cheese.
We don't have a sponsor yet, but
twitch.tv/DadBodSportsTalk and
Ready?
twitter.com/DadBodSportsTalk.
For
I
the
can't
bod.
believe I just ate that. That was
He did
terrible.
it. He did it for the bod.
That was garbage.
Okay, wait. So now we got to compare. Worse, that or gravy and stuffing?
Did you even taste it, or you just shot the red fucking Powerade down your throat?
No,
before
I
you
could taste the texture. I not taste the texture. I could feel the texture, and it tasted like bullshit.
Okay, so both are sitting here. Gun to your head. You have to eat one of them. What would you go with?
The stuffing or the gravy roasted cream cheese and a bagel?
Yeah.
Just take the bullet, I guess.
take the whole bullet in your head. You'd rather someone shoot you in the head than eat one bite of a fucking everything bagel with cream cheese on it.
We probably should be out of it, done.
So here's another question. How much would I have to pay you if I put cream cheese on that whole thing? You had to eat the whole half bagel. Not even a full bagel, just that whole half.
No.
Wait,
$1,000?
Dalton, hold on. How would that bagel be without the cream cheese? Would you like it without
Oh
the
yeah,
cream
try
cheese?
it without the cream cheese.
I don't know.
No.
Wait, would you like the stuffing without the gravy last week?
I think that's what bothered him was the gravy.
You're not
All
a
right.
sauce guy, huh?
All right. Stay tuned for next week.
I was
We're gonna have
Throw
follow us on
suggestions.
Twitter, and you literally suggest because it's hard for us to find because normal things for us seem like outrageous things for him.
Yeah.
So follow us on Twitter, tweet at us, do whatever you do on Twitter, and give us some suggestions on how we get this guy to eat the entire world.
I think a good one. It should be pretty simple. It's just like some black beans.
Hey,
Like
I went to no.
Bean and cheese burrito.
Yeah, I like that.
No.
Every kid in America had a bean and cheese burrito.
No.
And get some good one. Like we know some good Mexican spots.
I'll tell you right now, Del Taco has the best meat and cheese.
Yeah,
burger.
we could get that.
Put some fries in there.
pound?
Yeah.
A bowl
Hey,
red
style?
sauce.
Some
You'll be
ketchup.
happy that I went to Tender Greens today for lunch. So like,
What'd you get?
Yeah, what'd you eat?
I got like this like steak
You just got the
plate.
steak and rice. You
This
didn't get anything.
quinoa rice
Quinoa rice?
Oh wow, that's pretty healthy.
and some steak.
Did he get quinoa rice?
You
No,
probably got some
no,
bread
it's-
too. You got a little piece of bread.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I mean, it's like, all right, I'll give it to him. But it's just steak.
Have
Like
you
it's
ever had
nothing.
hummus?
No.
No, and I'll
Well,
never.
ask
Ask me.
look at
Ask
hummus.
me. He'll lie.
And I'll never look at that.
All right, we're done with Dalton Eats World. Come back next Tuesday. We have another segment lined up. We got this cool new graphic that I keep showing you guys. It took me 3 hours to make that.
We need
Just kidding.
3 years to make that.
we need the video. We need him freaking out. The Bryce Alford freak out.
We already got him to freak out over
We
a
give him a
fucking
freak out on every
bagel
Tuesday.
and
No, no,
cream
no, no,
cheese.
no.
Like
Somebody eat that.
we're gonna eat it.
I
all
want.
of it.
I know it looks good. I want some of that.
Okay, let's talk. Let's move back into sports.
Bean and cheese burrito. I'm about that.
Let's move back into sports. Dalton, are you happy that we're moving back into sports?
Yeah, just go.
You done with it? Get over it.
All right, go.
Can you feel it in the back
Let's
of your throat?
talk about the Clippers. The Clippers. The curse of the Clippers is still alive.
No, do you know what the curse is? I figured it out. It's the Rivers curse. Doc
yeah,
Rivers.
We've talked about how much we hate Austin.
No,
Rivers.
Doc Rivers won a championship with the Celtics. That he's
No,
not.
it's
He,
Austin Rivers curse.
No. It's the Rivers curse because Doc Rivers became president of basketball operations. He didn't have that in Boston. He was just a coach.
it doesn't matter. These
Yes, it
Clippers.
does.
These Clippers were fucked before Doc Rivers was there. They were fucked when they had Donald Sterling.
Yeah, because he's like a
Like
racist.
Sean Livingston fucking broke his leg.
Yeah.
Like, what else do you need?
But
to
this
know?
team was good. Like
What
they
else do
had
you
a
need to
very small window where I'm like, this when they first got Chris Paul, DeAndre Jordan, Blake Griffin, they had a pretty like 2-year window there where they had a chance to win it all.
Let me ask you this, Darius. Did you say that the Clippers were locked to make the playoffs?
I didn't say lock. I said a seed. I said they were 18.
I'm gonna pull up this
I want to
clip.
say something real quick.
It
'cause
might be a lock.
Steve-O's got something to say. He said, "Let's talk about the Warriors being the Kings being the Warriors last night." Let's just the only rebuttal I have to that is look at the score tonight, and then that's it.
We're down 35
Move
points
on
to the Bucks now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And
Yeah,
then
he-
just move-
before he even said that, I said that.
Well,
And
let's-
just turn the page and move on tomorrow
Yeah.
night.
I do like Bogdanovich though. Just the game winner over Dre. That was nice. That was a nice. little
Okay,
move.
back to
That's
the
it.
Clippers. How do they
Dead.
fix this? How do they change this? Like
You-
what?
They already hit.
They didn't move.
they
They
already-
moved to
they need to go to Seattle.
or San Diego.
They
moved
can't
back
do
to
it.
San Diego.
They can't do anything. Blake Griffin's dead now. It's just like that. Everything's
They
extra
already
dead.
made the move this past offseason to fix the Clippers.
They need to ship.
One person, Jerry West,
They need to ship.
They hired
the
Jerry
Rivers
West.
family.
and he'll.
And how's that going? We'll give him a couple of years.
Well, he came in this season. See how it is. I wouldn't be a bit surprised if he fires Doc Rivers. Jerry West fires Doc Rivers and just cleans house.
I would. Yeah.
Get
Makes
canned.
Phil Jackson in.
I was literally just thinking that in my head, and I was like, "Wow, that's wild."
No.
No, we started the rumor mill here, dude. Let's
Okay.
go.
Heard it here
Let's
first.
go.
You guys
heard it
did
here
hear this
first.
from me. The first episode, I said these Clippers are dead from the very beginning.
I
They're
think
one injury away, and they had 3 injuries: Beverly, Danilo, and Griffin.
Yeah, I think 3 out of 4 of us, we did our little Western Conference playoff rundown, and I think all of us had Clippers in the playoffs.
Except Darren. He was
Except
on
for
it.
Darren, Darren will give you that. I'll give you that. But give me George Springer MVP. Give me Dak Prescott sucks. Give me.
You like that?
Give me everything.
Give him. You like that?
Every week.
Yeah.
Give me.
I mean, the injury prone. Blake Griffin's having his best season probably ever. I mean, he's good, but everyone in the whole world was waiting for the other shoe to drop for him to get injured because he's really injury prone.
But this one was a freak accident. Austin Rivers, I had Mama.
He's wild. He plays wild.
He's
so
He
reckless.
plays like a pickup basketball guy.
He plays like a
He's
player.
a
He's just
tryhard.
like he like tries to go Russell Westbrook, which is like out of control, just like crazy.
Let's
Just
go.
like,
Let's go down conspiracy
Whoa.
alley right now.
Yeah, that's it.
Rivers did it on purpose, so the Clippers could be his
God
team.
damn it. Yeah, that
Take
like
out
just-
all the stars.
that conspiracy
Whoa.
theory.
Daddy and son. Daddy,
Daddy,
can I have this team now, Daddy?
Daddy, what's up?
Daddy, can I shoot this 3-pointer, Daddy?
Daddy, I should be the starting point guard.
Daddy, don't let Blake Griffin have all this time.
Daddy, trade Paul.
Daddy, Beverly, get him out. Get him injured.
Do you think?
Gallo, shooting too many threes.
What's mom making for dinner tonight?
Do you think they share a room on the road, like daddy son room?
Daddy, can I grow my beard out?
Dad, I'm scared of the dark. Can I sleep with you tonight?
All right, we hate Austin Rivers. I hope he's listening and just like calls in or something and goes, "Fuck you guys."
Good.
I'd love that.
It would just be shit
Bring it
on
on
him.
in. Bring it on in.
What else? You guys have any NBA? What's up? The Cavs spreads. The Cavs are on a 9-game winning streak right now.
They won tonight.
They won tonight, and they've covered the spread every one of those games.
Yeah.
Vegas has to be getting crushed.
Oh,
what's funny though about the Cavs was that the first 10 games they didn't cover a single game.
if you
They were
watch
so bad.
if you watch the first 4 episodes of our podcast, we just shit on the Cavs and say they never cover the spreads,
Yep.
and now the last 4 have been.
Going nuts.
But I was saying they
getting
were
killed.
they were struggling in the beginning of the year, but they still they went into Milwaukee, whooped up on the Bucks. Anytime they played someone that was good or like a playoff team, they brought their game.
Oh, yeah.
It was they were losing to Brooklyn.
Yeah, they lost
and-
to Brooklyn and Knicks, I think, back to back.
Yeah, they didn't because they just coast in games like that. They're trying to save themselves. But I still don't think they're as good as they were last year. Granted they don't have Isaiah Thomas, but I don't think they're as good.
yeah,
Even though they've been
they lost Kyrie Irving.
What's up? Let's talk about Derrick Rose.
yeah, but they have more depth now.
Should Derrick Rose retire? Is he dead? Is he sad?
what did he hurt now? His knees
He
again?
hurt his ankle, I think. But he's he's just getting so frustrated that he's constantly getting injured and he's super injury prone. And I remember when he first tore his ACL, he was or I think it was his second ACL or something. He was like, I want to be able to play with my kids when I'm 50. He was
Honestly,
I think he's a head case. For sure.
I'm scared to just even play pickup basketball. And that guy's had what? He has no knees left.
If you tear both your ACLs and you fuck your ankle up, but with modern technology and all these trainers and staffs and shit like that, I think he should be all right. I mean, he's gonna be able to play. I think he's gonna be able to play. He was like, I want to be able to run around with my kids when I'm 50.
Let me just put it this way:
He thinks he's gonna
I
be in
just
a
want to be
wheelchair.
able to run when I'm
If
50.
Is he gonna be in a wheelchair?
if you
no.
made as much money as him, would you have any motivation to go through the grind of fucking putting in all that rehab, putting in all that pain?
You already
putting
won
all-
an MVP,
Yeah,
but he didn't win a championship.
does he want to?
Yeah.
I don't know if
Everybody
everyone
does.
does.
But at that point, you've already made it.
If you have
How? What are we considering made it? Made a ton of money?
This guy will never have to work again.
Yeah, if you have 50 mil in the bank, how bad do you want to win a championship?
No, I get what you're saying, but at his basketball
50
career, he
million,
hasn't
I'll-
made
I'll
it.
punt every
He had
championship
one
ever.
MVP
But
season.
he doesn't give a fuck. This guy's hurting. This guy's torn both his ACLs, had to go through that rehab. That in itself is a mental task.
Yeah.
Dude,
I would, yeah.
coming
guys
back,
see,
coming back from knee surgery is a nightmare.
Yeah,
I mean,
look
just
at
let you
Dalton.
know.
He's,
That is just a nightmare.
Did you guys see Zach LaVine today with that monster dunk?
no.
He's not back on the roster, but he's in warm-ups.
Oh, in warm-ups.
Yeah.
The
And
coach
he
kind of
going
went up to
He tore his ACL only 9 months ago, and he's already got some bounce back.
it's ridiculous how fast these
these
guys
are
are.
coming back, dude. That's what I'm saying. I mean, obviously the rehab side, and Zach LaVine's really young,
Yeah.
and he's on a shitty Bulls team that we proved tonight was the shittiest team in the league.
Yeah.
Phoenix versus Chicago. Phoenix was
yeah,
pretty
I agreed
shitty
with
too.
you. I said Phoenix is going to crush them.
as athletes, they all want to win. I think there's a threshold of money that surpasses the will to win.
Jay
Yes,
Cutler doesn't want to win.
100%.
Yeah.
Hey, don't hate on my guy. I love Jay Cutler.
So if you have $60 million in the bank and someone's like, We're gonna take all that away from you if you win a championship. No.
$60 million.
Yeah. No, I want 60 mil.
I don't know,
Because-
man.
But at that point, because it's your,
But that's just
you're
like a random
providing
scenario.
for-
Obviously,
Well, yeah, but
no one's
yeah.
gonna take away your money for winning a championship. If anything, you're gonna make more money.
So the question really boils down to like, would you rather be freaking Mike Conley making $33 million a year, or would you rather
Robert
be
Ory.
Klay Thompson making 18 and winning championships?
Obviously, you want to be Clay because 18 is still a lot. But you got to think of like the shitty guys that won, like Adam Morrison or something. Or like.
He has 3 rings.
Not
Yeah.
only that, Klay
But
Thompson.
how much money did he make?
Klay Thompson has the most lit advertising videos from China. They're so fucking funny.
Speaking of
You
Klay
gotta watch
Thompson, did
those.
you just see him just like knock over that Gatorade bottle in his interview? He went to go do a press
Oh
game
yeah, why did you do that? Yeah.
because he's sponsored by Body Armor. The
Oh.
Kobe company, he just went.
But Why Not Cat says most of the time they come back stronger after ACL. It's not so bad. These guys work hard all year, but yeah, he will definitely have arthritis young. Clay,
Endorsements.
Matthew, someone said they'd rather be Matthew Deli. Do you want to be Deli?
Wait,
And win a
Dalton,
championship?
Dalton, give us your hot take on Matthew Dellavedova. How do you feel about him?
Stop. I tell you what. When I was in high school, I went on my recruiting trip to the University of San Francisco, and I went to the basketball game, and they were playing St. Mary's because they were in the same conference, WCC. And I
Well,
watched this
Black.
Dellavedova guy.
No, WCC, West Coast Conference. Different
I
conference.
watched this Dellavedova guy with this big old like fat mouthpiece and long hair,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
biggest try-hard college player of all time.
What team was he on?
St.
St.
Mary's.
Mary's. And I never thought in a million fucking
Was he
years.
from Australia or some shit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Say how
And I
old
never
Australia
thought
is.
in a million fucking years this guy would be in the NBA. And when I saw this guy was on a summer league roster and then
just-
he made the Cavs,
He's the
I
ultimate tryout.
lost my fucking mind.
Yeah, the only thing that made you lose your mind more is when he signed that Bucks contract.
Unreal. Like
that's the
4
thing.
year,
that guy needs to be
$36 million.
That's the
can
thing is-
his ass. Whoever did that contract, get out of town.
That's the thing is like he's not a good example of what I'm trying to explain because he got his money after the championship.
Right.
Right.
I'm thinking of like guys that like
Picking it one
they
or the
get
other.
their
Yeah.
championship, they get paid veterans minimum or whatever, or they were just
David
on the bench the
West.
whole league.
You're thinking like
David West.
David
No,
West
David
came
West
How
out
about
made
this?
his
How about
money.
this? DeMar
Yeah,
DeRozan.
but he took that. He took.
I'm thinking of think of the shittiest guy on the Cavs, like Kay Felder.
Okay.
K.
Would
Felder's
you
on the
rather-
Bulls.
I know, but he was when they won.
Yeah, I guess.
So think of Kay Felder.
All of a sudden left for
Yeah,
money.
and he didn't get paid by the Bulls either. So he just has a championship. That's all he has to show. Would you rather have a championship or a bunch of money?
Yeah, but like on the
here-
flip side of this, like David West turned down like a bunch of money from the Pacers to sign a
Because he already
veteran.
paid his money.
had
Yeah,
a
I don't
bunch
know,
of
but
money.
to sign a veteran minute because he was chasing the championship. So there's that. Like he's going for the ring as opposed to I
But
guess
think about
going
it.
for the money.
He
Some
did-
guys are driven by the money. I don't know.
No, but all those guys usually
I'm
do it
saying
at
I
the
would probably be one of those guys.
but all those guys do it at the end of their careers. Is like the point Jake's making. They've already made their money and stuff. Now they want to win because it's the end of their careers.
Yeah,
But Jake's
easy.
is saying, look, if you're like a fourth year player or fifth year player coming out of your rookie contract and you have the choice to re-sign with the shitty ass Miami Heat,
for a bunch
you
of
have,
money.
you have no chance to win a ring.
Tyler Johnson.
Yeah, but Tyler Johnson never thought he was going to get a contract like that.
Yeah, that's true.
But, or you sign with the Cavs for $2 million. What are you going to do?
Robert Covington.
I
Robert
Play
Covington,
for
yeah.
the Sixers
but
or
see, it's hard. It's
and get
hard,
paid or
It's hard to
don't know.
like put into
JJ Redick is actually the guy. JJ Redick is the perfect example, I think.
$23 million 1 year.
I
deal.
would definitely do
Yeah,
that.
and he could have went probably the Cavs or anyone would
Oh,
have
would've
loved
loved
him.
him.
yeah, but he just
He's
wanted
like a better
he's-
version of Kyle Korver.
Oh yeah, he held out for a nice little contract, but still he's just like get me away from Austin Rivers.
Daddy, can I have a bean and cheese burrito, Daddy?
Daddy JJ doesn't want to come over anymore.
Daddy, JJ left. He took his bike and
Daddy,
went home.
JJ takes too many shots.
Does that mean I get to play now, Daddy?
All right. Anything else you want to add? Like, what do we got going on? Any viewer interactions? Any questions, concerns? Do we have any fantasy football pickups or anything like that?
They're dead.
Seals Jones,
Seals
tight end.
Jones, tight
Coleman
end.
from the Browns. I don't know if anyone has him.
Coleman from the Browns.
Josh Gordon, number one
Booker.
weed
Oh, yeah.
seller.
Did we talk about Josh
in
Gordon? Let's hear from Josh
Baylor.
Gordon.
Booker from the Broncos. Is anyone picking up him?
Devontae.
Let's talk about Booker for Broncos, whatever. That's fine. Let's talk about. I mean, it's like
up Case
some people
Keenum.
have him, some people don't.
Pick up Case
He's
Keenum.
whatever. It's like
Yeah.
if you're desperate, yeah.
If you're dead, then you're dead.
But Josh Gordon, I don't know if you guys don't know who Josh Gordon is. Then I don't know.
You
You're
live under
really
a
young.
rock.
Pull up
Or
your
you
little
haven't been following
Google.
NFL for a while.
Pull out your cool Google Pixel 2 and go, okay, Google, and just say Josh Gordon.
This guy was like pretty much one of the top receivers, and he was on the Browns. He was putting up numbers on the Browns. This guy's big and he's fast and he was good. And he got suspended. I mean, how many years has he been suspended now?
3 years?
Ever.
For just smoking weed.
Yeah.
That's I mean, and drinking, I guess, but drinking is not illegal. If you
No.
get DUIs, I think they suspend you or something like that.
Yeah.
For
John
smoking
Manziel.
weed, this guy's number one pothead. But I mean,
Oh, he
He
also
was
I
good.
mean, we live in California, so weed is legal now. But it just all these guys are getting crushed by this weed thing. But anyways, he comes out. There's a Bleacher Report that comes out today that says, where did he go to school at?
Baylor.
He was making over $10,000 a month selling weed at Baylor.
6 figures.
So what? That's
And
cash.
he was getting high. He was selling it. He was getting high. He was killing it. And now he's just like, all right, I'm done. No way. I'm not buying it. He's still smoking behind the
What do you think?
tree in the park or
He
something.
said when we talked about him a couple casts ago when he said he used to get drunk before the games.
Yeah.
Or
Drunk
high.
or high.
Drunk
before
or
every
high.
game.
Drunk and high before the games, and still putting up like 200 yards a game with fucking Couch or someone else their quarterback.
I get that. Just knowing that you're going to be out there getting crushed, like I don't know, it just doesn't seem that far fetched to me. My thing is like I think him coming out and saying that I was making like $10,000 a month. Just there's so many other guys doing
He
that.
needs to just like if he really wants to come back. Well, I think he got reinstated, didn't he?
Yeah.
Just be happy that he got reinstated and just shut up.
Yeah, but I think
Like, don't tell people like, oh yeah, I made $10,000 a month.
I thought that's
selling weed.
I thought the same thing, but I feel like there's like an underlining issue. Like the NFL's like, all right, you're gonna say some of the shit that you've done if we're gonna reinstate you or something.
Why would they want? That's
Yeah,
just
they
bad
don't want
publicity
that.
on them.
Because
The
they
ends-
wanted. I don't know. Maybe they wanted to be like,
Now it's
oh,
on the
well,
They
end.
want it to be like the ultimate like
hold on, hold
story.
on.
Story.
Yeah.
Hold on. Do we know that he said it himself, or is it from a source?
Yeah, I don't think he said it.
No, but it came out that he was.
See, that's what it's always hard to tell, with
But
these
then-
sources.
along the same lines, like yeah, he was drinking and getting high. Like Randy, if you watch Rand U, he was doing the same thing. Randy Moss in high school was doing the same shit. Like he said, all those guys did that shit.
No, but I think too, some of these athletes that come from the inner cities or like rural areas where they don't have any money, like that's how some of them help provide.
Yeah,
like,
that
for
probably
the
comes
family.
back to like the
They're-
whole like you should pay college athletes thing.
I don't know, man. I know a lot of
'Cause
like.
this guy was probably pretty good at Baylor. He's probably like high draft pick.
I feel like a lot of the guys that come from affluent areas are getting high. Like,
No, but I'm talking about like selling. Like
It's
I
about,
think,
like, yeah,
oh,
making
like
money.
distributing.
Yeah.
Like
how they
these-
gonna support
because
their
they need
family.
money to support their family. So I think they do it before they get to college, and they're like, "Well, fuck! And now I'm in college. It's even easier to sell weed to people."
Yeah.
But I don't think he's the only one. Ricky Williams back in the day, I bet you he was.
Oh, he used to get high before every game too.
Yeah,
For sure.
he was probably selling. I mean, I could guarantee there's a bunch of guys that do.
Well, I mean, it comes back to like a serious note of like, at the end of the day, I think it was Carl Anthony Towns even said something like weed should be allowed in professional sports
Especially out of as
because
football,
these guys
out
are
of
all
all
taking
sports.
Percocets and fucking Tramies and Vicodin and Norco, just trying for pain management and
Quaaludes.
and when they could just be smoking weed or eating an edible or something like that, it's probably healthier for them. But
Yeah.
there's just such a stigma against weed. But that proves, even that's what I'm saying. Even 3 years ago, when Josh Gordon was one of the best receivers, they just have it out for some guys.
Yeah, it
They
is.
just want to make an example. Boom, this guy's been suspended like multiple times. He got like banned from the league because he violated the substance policy like 5 times or some shit.
They were so over.
But he
him.
couldn't get it. Like if they catch you a couple times, like you gotta like, all right. If I want to be an NFL player, I gotta stop.
so what happens? Do you think once the NBA makes like smoking weed okay for their league, the other leagues will follow?
No.
Wait, what? Oh yeah,
I think the NBA will be the first one to do it. I think
I
the
think-
league
Yeah,
soon.
the NBA is the most progressive
I
sports.
think they'll follow not like immediately within like I would say I'll give them like a 5-year window.
I think the NBA is the most progressive professional league.
I think I think baseball will be the last.
Absolutely.
But those guys probably do the most drugs out of all sports, I think.
What do you mean? If you're on the 40-man roster, you don't get tested for street drugs.
So that's why they would never need to say, hey,
they don't.
you're allowed to smoke weed now. It's already kind of like
Yeah,
under,
it's
yeah, unspoken rule.
Yeah, unspoken rule, exactly.
All right.
What counts as a street drug?
What's to say Jim Rome fired
Well, I guess you
DadBods
can't-
Sports.
You can't do blow and shit, but you
Did you
can
guys know
smoke
that?
weed.
What?
You can't do blow. You can only smoke weed.
Yeah.
All right.
Jim Rome, what?
NHL will never allow weed. What do you think? Who's like the commissioner of NHL? And how old is he? And what is he? What's his deal?
He's Canadian. Why can't I think of his name? Barry.
No, they're starting to legalize weed in Canada, like all over.
But that's the thing. Is the two sports that it will probably take the longest need it the most.
Yeah,
the NHL and the NFL. These guys are getting crushed.
The owners for those sports are like the oldest, whitest guys.
Compared to baseball? Come on.
Yeah, probably the same. I don't know.
Just because you're old and white doesn't mean you're like Adam Silver's pretty old and white.
No, but the NBA
but he's a
owners
commissioner.
the NBA owners are all like tech guys. They're all
they've
rich
all been
from
great.
like
the
tech.
owners. Is that
You
what-
think-
yeah, they're old
owners.
white guys too.
You think Mark Cuban gives a shit if Dirk Nowitzki lights up a joint after a game?
Yeah,
He doesn't give
Steve
two
Ballmer
shits.
gets so high all the time. For
Yeah,
sure.
probably.
Did you see him dancing like in the stands and shit?
No, that guy's not smoking weed. That guy's just he's doing the Friday Night Lines.
Yeah.
He's so on that.
He's a
Gary
yeah.
Bettman. You guys know who this is? He's the NHL commissioner.
Yeah.
And someone said he's a little rat.
Yeah, he is. He's so tiny.
He's a little rat man.
Yeah.
Little rat dog.
The Rat King.
Yeah.
So, do you guys think M. Hides and Krim? Do you think he'll ever legalize weed
No.
for the NHL players who they're paying and they're? Because the NHL is weird. Because when someone gets hurt too, they're like, "Oh, lower body injury."
Yeah,
That's all it is. Upper body injury or lower body
love
injury.
that.
Tore his ACL, broke his leg in 5 parts. Lower body
Speaking
injury.
of the NHL, Dalton, did you see your boy do another fucking Superman punch?
Yeah, that was
They're not-
sick. This
Kevin
is just-
Bieksa
Biesca.
did another Superman punch. Just literally just like,
Didn't he break his hand the first time he did
Yeah.
that?
yeah.
Did he break his hand again?
I
don't
know.
think so.
But he's like
Yeah.
sitting there. He's sitting there. He just and he just does the flying super. Looks like fucking just Wonder
How do
Woman.
you say that? Is it just Biesca or it's Biechka?
Bieksa.
Are you sure?
Bieksa?
Kevin Biekska.
I
It's
got
a
my
Dalton's
Kessler
guy.
little hoodie thing. We gotta get that game soon.
Yeah. Do they play tomorrow? I think they play tomorrow at home.
I love it. I was trying to get a Ducks one, but
Bieksa. Oh, it's Bieksa.
Yeah.
I said
Bieksa.
Biesca.
no, Bieksa.
Everyone
Bieksa.
together now.
Bieksa. Bieksa. You like that?
All right, we have anything else we want to talk about, really, guys? I mean, this is a nice little cast.
Who's your favorite defensive lineman?
Go
in the
home
NFL,
and go to
Jake?
bed.
My favorite defensive lineman?
Defensive end. Sorry.
Oh, Joey Botha.
Both
Shout out to I Love Feet, Joey Botha. All right, guys. Let's talk about Friday night. What are we doing on Friday night?
Let's talk about you.
Hashtag
and me.
Friday Night Lines. We will be going over all the NFL spreads and lines and betting, gambling tips. This
Damn it,
Friday,
Darren.
every Friday night, 8 p.m. Pacific time, live on Twitch, twitch.tv/DadBodsSportsTalk. Make sure you're following the Twitter, twitter.com/DadBodsSportsTLK.
I think we got. We got either one or two special guests Friday.
Yeah, we should have a special guest because we're going to be shorthanded. We're going to be on a power play on Friday.
Boom, 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 boom.
Or we're going to be against the power play.
Penalty kill.
Yeah, if you guys aren't following the channel, please follow. We're trying to get to 50 followers so we can get affiliate and get all that going
Get it rolling.
on Twitch. And then we're trying to get 100 subscribers on YouTube for a custom URL. We got some Cyber Monday deals. We got a website kind of going. Got some new equipment going.
M. Hides, to answer your question about merch,
Hopefully.
we'll have it once we have some more Twitch followers and stuff, but we'll make sure to send you a mug.
Yeah, we're taking it slow. We're growing organically. We have a new logo coming. It should be. I'm hoping it's here by Friday. I know I've been saying this for the last 3 weeks. I'm hoping
One
it's
of
finally
these
here by
days.
Friday, one of these days. And we'll start plastering it out all over the place. And then maybe if everyone likes it, then get some merch. But that's a little ways down the road.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for joining us, guys. There's Don, Darren, the 3Ds.
It was good.
You guys have anything to say? A little sign off?
Oh, well, before we do a little sign off, next week, bonus cast
Is
on
next week the
Saturday?
week? I think we're just gonna move.
Friday to Saturday.
Yeah, because we're gonna have to do a lot of setup on Friday.
Okay.
We're having our annual Christmas party next Friday, so we will not be here next Friday.
No, it's next
No,
Saturday.
it's Saturday.
The party's on Saturday.
Uh-huh.
Oh, then we'll just leave it on Friday, and you're just fine.
Yeah.
No, I know, but that's what we're saying. We're doing a little tidbit on.
We'll
Saturday.
see what it goes.
We'll
Stay
figure it out.
tuned for
We'll
next week's schedule. It might be a little wonky.
We might add some clips. Who knows?
You're welcome, M. Hides. I'm not happy about it.
Wait, did someone say Dalton Eats World? Come back next Tuesday for Dalton Eats World. Come back this Friday for Friday Night Lines. Let's do our
Hey, I was gonna say before we get into the Ric Flair deal. I saw some LeVar Ball WWE talk going around, like he was just doing his own thing in the ring. Somebody went over there to talk to him before about the script, and LeVar's just like, "No, I'm gonna do my own thing in there." And they were like,
Yeah, a lot of
and he
people-
was like all pissed off about it.
Well, Vince
But yet
McMahon
it's still
hates
got
it when
good
you go off the
reviews or
script,
something.
But for guests, they have a little more free leeway, and The Rock has a little more leeway now too. Because back in the '90s or whatever, the Attitude Era, they would just give you a mic and say, "All right, go out there, do your promo." Now every last little word is scripted, and that's why people don't like the promos these days.
Yeah.
But so that's kind of like a throwback to like the Attitude Era when LeVar Ball was like, "I don't give a fuck.
I'm doing
I'm
what I
gonna
want
talk
to do.
about whatever I want." He probably knew he wasn't gonna curse, and he's like, "I don't want to your little shitty lines that you wrote for me. I'm not gonna do." That makes
Yeah.
sense though.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, that's funny, because whoever went in there to like
LeVar Ball doesn't need. He doesn't.
whoever went in there to like
He doesn't
rehearse
need
with him was like,
someone to script him, dude.
We need
He
him
was, like,
as our
pissed.
He's
hype
the best off-script man ever.
he's the
Anyways.
number one
yeah, but
hype
the
guy.
the wrestler, whoever went in there to like script with him was like pissed. I read the article. He was like not happy
Well,
about
then he
it.
doesn't have improv skills, and he needs to work on it, dude.
Well, that's your
Send him
point
back
about.
down to the fucking minor leagues, dude.
Oh.
Well, that's your point about the WWE in general is that no one has mic skills.
Okay, let's get into our number one mic skills, man. Ric Flair. 2 claps and a Ric Flair. This is how we end each cast. Come back on Friday. I love you all.
Please join us with 2 claps and Ric Flair, boys. Are we ready?
Yeah.
2 claps and a Ric Flair.
Woo!